The Los Angeles Dodgers arrived at Wrigley Field knowing they desperately needed a win. After dropping several games over the past 2 weeks, the pressure was beginning to build, and fans were eager to see whether the team could finally turn things around. But while the final scoreboard showed another disappointing 5-1 loss to the Chicago Cubs, the game told a much bigger story than the score itself. It was the highly anticipated Dodgers debut of Tarik Skubal, one of baseball's premier left-handed pitchers, and despite the loss, his performance gave Los Angeles a reason to believe brighter days may still be ahead. Unfortunately, one familiar problem once again prevented the Dodgers from capitalizing on an outstanding effort from their starting pitcher. Before we break down everything that happened, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers news, MLB trade updates, game analysis, and breaking baseball stories. If you're a true Dodgers fan, hit the like button and let us know in the comments what you think is the team's biggest issue right now. Is it the offense, the bullpen, or something else? Your support helps us bring you more daily baseball coverage, so let's dive right into this frustrating night at Wrigley Field. Long before the first pitch was thrown, all eyes were focused on Tarik Skubal. Ever since the Dodgers acquired the left-hander, expectations had been incredibly high. Fans hoped he could immediately strengthen a rotation that has dealt with injuries and inconsistency throughout the season. The pressure of making your first start in a new uniform is never easy, especially when you're joining one of baseball's biggest organizations. But Skubal never looked intimidated. From the moment he stepped onto the mound, he carried himself with the confidence of an established ace. His opening innings could hardly have gone better. Mixing a lively fastball with sharp off-speed pitches, Skubal attacked the strike zone and kept Chicago's hitters guessing. He retired every batter he faced through the first 2 innings, recording multiple strikeouts while generating weak contact whenever the Cubs managed to put the ball in play. His command was outstanding, his tempo was excellent, and every inning seemed to build more confidence, not only for himself, but for the entire Dodgers dugout. Seeing their new starter dominate early gave the Dodgers exactly the kind of energy they had been searching for. In the 3rd inning, the offense finally rewarded Skubal's effort by scoring the game's first run. A well-hit solo home run gave Los Angeles a 1-0 lead and briefly shifted the momentum toward the visitors. After several disappointing offensive performances in recent games, it looked like the Dodgers might finally be putting together the complete performance fans had been waiting to see. However, Chicago answered almost immediately. In the bottom half of the 3rd inning, Dansby Swanson connected on a solo home run that tied the game at 1. It was one of the few mistakes Skubal made all evening. But what happened next may have been the most impressive part of his debut. Instead of allowing the home run to affect his confidence, he calmly regrouped and returned to attacking hitters with the same aggressive approach. Great pitchers are often judged not by whether they give up runs, but by how they respond afterward. And Skubal responded exactly the way an elite ace should. Over the next 2 innings, he looked completely locked in. The Cubs struggled to make solid contact as Skubal consistently worked ahead in the count and forced hitters into uncomfortable swings. His ability to mix velocity, locate pitches on both corners of the plate, and avoid unnecessary walks kept Chicago from building any real momentum. Every inning he completed increased the belief that the Dodgers had found exactly the frontline starter they needed for the second half of the season. The biggest challenge of his night came in the 6th inning. With the game still tied, Chicago finally managed to put together a scoring threat by placing runners in position to take the lead. Wrigley Field came alive as Cubs fans sensed an opportunity, while Dodgers supporters watched anxiously to see how their newest ace would respond under real pressure. These are the moments that often define a pitcher's debut, not when everything is going smoothly, but when the game is hanging in the balance. Skubal once again showed remarkable composure. He avoided panic, trusted his pitch selection, and limited the damage despite the difficult situation. Although the Cubs managed to push across the go-ahead run, he prevented the inning from turning into a disaster. Many pitchers making their first appearance for a new team might have unraveled under that kind of pressure. Instead, Skubal finished 6 strong innings, allowing just 2 earned runs while striking out 6 batters, walking only 2, and giving his team every opportunity to win. When his night came to an end, the numbers told the story of a successful debut. 6 innings, 4 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and a quality start against one of the National League's most dangerous lineups. Those are exactly the kind of performances the Dodgers envisioned when they brought him to Los Angeles. His calm demeanor, consistent command, and ability to escape difficult situations suggested that he could quickly become one of the most reliable starters in the rotation. Unfortunately, baseball is a team game, and one outstanding pitching performance alone is rarely enough. While Skubal did his job, the Dodgers' offense once again struggled to generate consistent pressure. Outside of the early solo home run, scoring opportunities were extremely limited. Hitters failed to string together quality at-bats, runners were left stranded, and several promising situations ended without producing the big hit the team desperately needed. As the game entered the late innings, the Dodgers were still within striking distance, but with the bullpen preparing to take over and the offense still searching for answers, the biggest moments of the night were only beginning. When Tarik Skubal walked off the mound after 6 impressive innings, the Dodgers were still very much alive. Trailing by only 1 run, they had every opportunity to mount a comeback over the final 3 innings. More importantly, their newest ace had done exactly what a frontline starter is expected to do: keep the game under control and give his club a legitimate chance to win. The atmosphere inside the Dodgers' dugout reflected cautious optimism. One timely hit could tie the game, and a shutdown performance from the bullpen could send the contest into the final innings with momentum still within reach. Unfortunately, that opportunity disappeared much faster than anyone expected. Manager Dave Roberts handed the ball to the bullpen hoping the relievers could protect the narrow deficit. Instead, Chicago immediately took advantage. The Cubs showed tremendous patience at the plate, forcing deep counts and refusing to chase pitches outside the strike zone. Rather than recording quick outs, the Dodgers relievers found themselves pitching under constant pressure. Every base runner increased the energy inside Wrigley Field, while the Dodgers watched another close game slowly begin slipping away. The 7th inning proved to be the turning point. Chicago continued putting quality swings on the ball and eventually delivered a timely RBI hit that extended its lead. Suddenly, the Dodgers were chasing more than just a single run. What do you think was the biggest reason behind the Dodgers' loss? Was it the lack of offensive production, the bullpen's late collapse, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers news, MLB highlights, trade rumors, and in-depth baseball coverage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.